Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the Journey event teams, high, mid, and low, the weekly preview, Merlantis, Underspire, there's a holiday event, there's like double experience right now. So all kinds of stuff going on. We'll be getting into all of it. Everything except for the faction event tomorrow and the epic trials, because we'll do that on Tuesday, but pretty much everything else. No, PvP kind of suffers a little bit because different platforms, different restrictions, but we might do some of it towards the end of the stream, just to show examples of what PlayStation is doing at least. It might help you a little bit. But, yeah, put it in the chapters here. Save. Or, you know, starting the chapters. Got to do a thumbnail still, so don't share it out yet if you don't mind. We do a thumbnail. Done. Thumbnail. Thumbnail, setting up the stream, main account, back in action. I slacked on my main account last week. That was like probably the worst slacking I've ever done on my main account last week. But I was really trying to make that new account, you know, finish with a bang. So how many vault keys did everybody get? I got 248. So close. So close to 250 vault keys on my new account with Rowan. That's pretty decent, I would say. 250 with Rowan. Crushing it, getting a bunch of levels. I got almost enough souls to craft Dawnbringer already. Like, I got 4,000 something gems. You'll see on Thursday when we do the new account. But I have over 4,000 gems, like over 2 million gold, almost 1 million souls. Like, I haven't even opened the vault keys yet. I got 250 vault keys to open, so I probably will have enough souls if I wanted to craft Dawnbringer. Maybe we'll do that just as like a season finale type of thing. Like, I don't know if you should, but there's going to be some things we're going to do that you wouldn't do, but we're just going to do it for fun at the end when we end the new account playthrough, like maybe crafting a mythic in the SOULFORGE that you might not, you know, whatever the best one is in the next 2 weeks or so. Like, I had Rydia shared the SOULFORGE cycle with me on the Discord, and it looks like the best ones left are Mistralis. Gosh, I can't remember now. It was Mistralis something and something. There's like 3 decent ones left, so I have like a 50-50 chance of getting one of the good ones that are decent. Crap, Wild Queen was one, so it's Wild Queen, Mistralis, and I can't remember. Crap. Oh well, but there's like 3 of them that I would consider maybe being top 10s that I could craft, I guess. Just to show you that it's possible. It doesn't take forever. And remember, if you're following along on that new account playthrough, you would have been playing a lot more than me, especially early in the playthrough, where I was only playing like once a week. You guys would have been playing every single day, so you should at least be where I'm at. But back to the main account, and this is always gonna be my main account, so we're never gonna switch to like another account or anything. It just has to take a back seat here and there when we do new account playthroughs is all. And that thing is almost over. 2 more weeks to go. I was gonna do like a poll on something. I forget. Like maybe it was which. Oh, I have I got to do the members only video, and my idea for that, I don't know if I want to share it on here or not. I don't know. Oh, well, whatever. I'll share it later. Make them work for it. You remind me later, and I'll ask y'all about it. About the members-only video. So later on in this stream, let's make them work for it if they're going to copy me. Let me know later on before we end the stream, or in the middle somewhere, and I'll ask you guys the question about the members-only video. Let's see, do I got everything here? Let me double check, then I'll be right with you. Alright, I got the thumbnail, I got the playlists, I got the chapters, I got the title. Not a robot. Got the tags. Gems of War is the game. Let's jump into the chat. There we go. So yeah, Journey event, SOULFORGE, event key drop table, holiday event, Underspire. Hopefully this stream doesn't go down unexpectedly. We've had that happen a couple times in the last couple streams. I don't know what's going on. It is my birthday month. If you would like to subscribe, that'd be cool. Maybe we can make it to 8K one day. That'd be great. That'd be cool. Yeah. Maybe you can unsubscribe later. Yeah, well, wait till we got like 8.1, and then you can unsubscribe if you want, you know? Subscribe. That'd be cool. Let's see what we got here. We got the Professor, Anita, Sauna, Pizza Time, Rain Man. Professor, Sauna, Pizza Time, Anita. Sauna with the Gifted running out there early. Went to Jets, all right. Saw MJK Jets last night at Tacit's stream. Anita's been a member for 11 months. That's almost a whole year. Crazy. And then with the Gifted to Russet Fox. Ooh, Russet Fox. Haven't seen Russet Fox in a minute. Maybe they're lurking, though. You never know. Yeah, you can go ahead and share it now. Sound probably pretty good. Professor is here. Anita says hello. Pizza Time says, no, I'm first. Me. Yeah, it's pretty good, Anita. I'm happy with it. Morning Rain Man. Sauna says, had the worst vault event. PvP wore me out. Uh-oh. Professor says the season resets for crafting and chat need to go, right? I agree. Rayman says 17 vault keys this time. Wasn't feeling it this past weekend. Yeah, you can't always feel it, I guess. They have one every single month, so it's not as crazy to like take one off these days. Depends how like gung-ho you are about making progress. Pizza says hoping to get Pycea with the vent keys. If I can't, then I'll have to use diamonds on it. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not a top 10 or anything, but it's super solid. It's probably an A tier, like an A minus, B plus. It's a good one. Dr. Mob says I keep getting loading circle. Uh-oh. You're a lurker for more than a year? Yeah, that doesn't always show exactly how long you've been, like, watching the channel. It kind of just shows how long you've been a member, so... Yeah. We got the ladies out there. We got Anita and Sauna out there doing their little, you know, secret handshake. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's go make some journey teams first thing. I gotta grab the Glory Shop troop because... Let me get my stuff here. Shout out to Mana Bombers. I'm sorry I've been slacking a little bit. I kind of put a message in the guild chat about it, and hopefully people saw that. Just need a little bit of slack for the next couple weeks, and then I'll be back in action full time. Not that I've been... I think I still met requirements and everything, but I'm not doing as much as I usually do, basically. And then shout out to Sauna and the Pirate Gang. If you guys need a guild, you should go check them out on PC Mobile. Really good guild that let me in for my new account, and it's been awesome, so I totally recommend them. You should join up, join the Pirate Gang. Maybe go on my Discord and go to the guild recruitment channel. Be a good spot, or whatever you guys want to do to share your guild. It's fine with me. Alright, so let's go to the Glory Shop, grab this troop, just in case. You never know. Before we do the journey event, maybe it's useful. Got the Drugger Knight. I'm going to fully ascend it. We got the Arcane Bloods, we'll talk about those later. But we're doing journey first. Oops, guild. Journey. Alright, so let me put a chapter in so people can skip all the nonsense at the beginning. You guys can hear me okay, right? Alright, we got 9 minutes and we'll say 30 seconds. So, journey start. Save. I wrote some ideas down on some paper too, so I should have I have a good idea for a members-only video, I think. It's something you guys have been wanting, but I figured out a different way to do it to make it more possible and less frustrating for me. So, I'll talk about it later. Just remind me, because I'll forget. Alright, we got Journey here. Merlantis. Journey to Merlantis. Undead plus blue. Use these troops in battles. Event Captain is Drowned Wanderer. Has 2 times magic, and trait gives ×2 to ×3 score in this event only. So you're going to want to use the Drowned Wanderer. Most people, 99% of people are going to be using that unless you're like level 100 or something. So make sure you get him first. That's what we should do. What's cool about Journey is you get books and deeds and whatnot. We're getting blue ones this time. So not the best color ever, but you need every single color. You're going to need it. Everybody needs that. No matter who you are, you need freaking deeds and books. But if you look towards the end here. 2 books of ice deeds. Is that it? That's pretty good, though. 2 there, and you get some blue deeds too, I think. Right there, 3 deeds there, 2 deeds there, 1 deed there. So, with some books, pretty cool. Some writs, some deeds. Well, let's go to the shop. Let's buy up to at least the new weapon, right? Confirm. Yeah, we got undead and blue. It couldn't just be undead. It couldn't just be blue. It has to be undead that are blue. Alright, what's this weapon do? Deal damage to an enemy boosted by blue allies and undead allies. So not a good one. Unless it has a crazy perk or something that I haven't looked at yet. Probably does not. Alright, so Journey. We need to get that thing fully ascended. So some people are going to have to buy further up in the shop. It depends how many, like, ascension orbs you have. Do you have more blue orbs or do you have more gems? Or which one can you sacrifice at least? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know... Like, on my new account, what am I going to do? I'm not sure. I'd probably have to buy it further in the shop. I think I have more gems right now than I have blue orbs. Like, it depends. Are you going for Zul'Goth still? Are you going for CT still? Do you have those 2? If you have those 2, then you might want to use blue orbs on this troop. It's a good usage. We were talking about usages of blue orbs in, like, the new account playthrough stream yesterday, I think. And it is a pretty good usage if, you're end game and you already have Zul'Goth and CT. That way you save yourself some gems. But early game, when you don't have Zul'Goth and you don't have CT and you don't have Enraged Kurndara and you don't have any of that stuff, you might want to save that stuff for Zul'Goth and CT, and you would rather use gems that are, I don't know. It's up to you. But like I said, that's how you decide. Do you have more gems or do you have more blue orbs? Which one can you sacrifice? So let's go fight, I guess. Try to make a team here. Gotta grab the captain. The captain, the drowned wanderer. Deal damage to an enemy, then create 2 blue gems boosted by undead allies. So he's like the Chalcedony, the Seekra, the Egress, the yada yada yada, the Suraluans. But they got nerfed, so they're not as good. But you have to use them if you want more points in this event. YouTube hates you today? Uh-oh. Rich Smith is here. A new set of doomed weapons on Terrans. Yeah, I think we got finally finished up the shovel weapons, so we should be getting a new one, right? That's good. Alright, so we got to do this guy. We want to upgrade him. Let's use a couple orbs on him. I don't know though. Do I? Yeah, I might have to get multiples for the low-level team. I don't know how many options we're actually going to have for this, so at the moment I'm going to do this. I might buy further up in the shop though. Then we'll just go ahead and do that. Get them fullied. First step, do the shop, get the weapon, get the journey troop, throw it on your team, bang, first step. Alright, let's see what we got for, you have everything in the game, the high-level team. Let's see what we got to work with here. Base rarity, we got Blue Undead. Making a team from scratch, live on video, no cuts, no edits, no copy-pasting. We're going to do this right now on video. Let's go. Chad running out there with Anita and Sana. Appreciate it, man. He knows where to go. He knows what's up. I'm tired of this sausage party. I'm going to run out here with all the cool kids. Alright, let's go. We got Death, which you probably would not want to use. Draculus might be pretty good. True damage to all enemies. Got Dread Captain Grim. Does hit all enemies, I guess. Fallen Valdez is notoriously one of the worst. We got Ferris Ra, just single target damage. Maybe if we need purple, we got the Grey King. He's pretty good. He's mostly known for like PvP and Guild Wars though, not like this type of stuff, but maybe since we have such like a small amount of things to choose from. Crimson Bat wouldn't be too bad. So maybe Draculus, Crimson Bat just to start with to go quickly. The weapon? The Drowned Wanderer? That's what I'm thinking so far. Let's take a look at all of our options. I think low level might be tough. We'll come up with something, though. Yeah, I might go with the old Draculus Crimson Bat for this. Just early on, just go all in on true damage. You don't have to worry if they're all the same color or not. Like the Grey King, you have to kind of... That'll be good later. I think I'll switch into the Grey King later. These Monday videos, it's kind of more about speed and getting deeper into the event. You know, I'll give you some suggestions on maybe what we would use later, but... Okay, now we just need strict just mana generation, please. Is it just blue weapons? Is that what it is? Oh, so why would we not, like, maybe do the wand, I guess? Boring wand, but hey, it's good. Double skull damage versus wounded. Double skull damage versus divine. Guess we could throw this up top, maybe, and do, like... Put him on the bottom as a dingleberry on the bottom of the team to give us more points, and then go mostly with the Crimson Bat Draculus for the damage dealing, especially early. Alright, what are we going to do for our banner? We got blues, of course. Start with blue. That's the restriction. It's an easy choice. And then we got blue, red, green. Blue, red, green. That's it. Dang. So... should probably do, I would say, red. Blue, red, minus green. Ooh, yucky. Is that all we got? I guess we have to do red, blue, minus brown. Sore ass banner. Fang more. What class now? We do have quite a bit of green. I might do archer, believe it or not. 50% start. It's one thing I noticed on my new account playthrough is, like, I got all the class weapons, like, all the good ones, and then the next thing I did after that, I don't know, there's a whole progression of what you do with classes on the new account. I'll have to talk about it some other time, but, you know, I started to level Archer and Thief for those storms, basically, the TLDR, after I did other things first, of course. Now, let's make sure everything's good here. Root trap. Okay. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. I think we're good to go. We got this thing fully, right? It's on our team. And that's pretty much all that matters. So let me put a chapter in. This is going to be our our high level early fast team. Typing. What do we got here? 1845-ish. Alright, save. Now, these Monday videos are more like all Gems of War, all game, all talking about the game. I'll try to catch up in the chat in between chapters and whatnot, so. Or if I see it on the TV. Do some Taekwondo on the like button. I had a thing I wanted to say about like and subscribe and all that. It was like a funny thing, and I forget. Take the time. Take a second. Get up from being super cool and super smart. I know you're like, you got your shades on. Get off your Harley Davidson. You know, fix your bandana. When you're done doing all that cool stuff, if you could just take a moment and subscribe and hit like. You know, I know you're reading the encyclopedia, you're super smart, maybe you're teaching a class about something. You're super cool, you're super smart. I know you're like, your schedule is super busy, but, you know, if you take 5 seconds, subscribe and like, you know, I'd appreciate it. Take your time when you're done being so cool and smart, you know. Not when you're done, but can you take... I know you're so busy because you're so cool and smart that you don't have much time to do other things than to be so cool and smart, right? Because it takes a lot of time to be cool and smart. So, if you get a second, just like 5 seconds, go subscribe and hit like. I'd appreciate it. It'd help. I'm stupid and nerdy. I need cool, smart people subscribed. So, we already got a bunch of them here. You might as well join with the rest of them, the rest of the cool, smart people. This is where they're at, if you've been looking. So, we've just been waiting for you to have 5 seconds to go ahead and subscribe and hit like and all that, yeah? Once you get the time out of your busy schedule to being cool and smart, you could just hit that button. It'd be great. Alright, so we're going all in on true damage here early. We gotta use the Journey Troop. We got the Wand, one of the best generators in the game. Bless, Curse, all that good stuff. I think this will work pretty good. Let's do like one more. Or for my birthday, you could give me a birthday present by subscribing, if you don't mind. You can unsubscribe later if you want. If you don't want to be cool and smart anymore, you can unsubscribe later. We're just trying to make it to 8K, that's all. Once we do that, once we get over the hump, you know, you can just unsubscribe. Go back to not being cool and smart, like if you want. Mark's and Chad's sidecar, alright. Chad's pulling up in his Harley Davidson with his bandana. His chaps. Anita and Sana doing a secret handshake by the train. Pulling up like Daryl Dixon. Is that his name? First kind of hard fight right there, but it was fine. I don't even know if I have Nisha's on. We got Michonne. Sana's Michonne. What's another woman's name on that show? I can't remember. I haven't watched it in a long time. Got Michonne. Got another lady. What's the real tough bird? That's Anita. Forget her name. Yeah, I had guard medals on. We probably could have kept one-shotting there. You're stealing life, remember? So that's cool. Especially with the Draculus. The Crimson Bat gains life, at least. It's doing double skull damage versus wounded, double versus divine. So I had it in first slot. That way, maybe it'll get up quicker. Wand can catch any other color that's not red or blue. Draculus there to finish things off. But we might change the team later. But for now, I think this will work pretty good. For a little bit. Like half the week, at least. Probably work the whole way. Most of the time, I still be using this on Sunday. There's team code for the high-level team. Let's catch up in the chat, see what y'all been saying. You being good? You being bad? Can't hear me? Uh-oh. Playing Harry Potter. Are you joking? Are you joking? You doing a joke? Rich Smith. Undid classes. Extra pepperoni. Pizza Time says, yeah, Grey King, great for PvP. And I think it'll be pretty good for this later. Like, if this stops working, try the Grey King instead of, like, maybe, I don't know, Draculus or something. You could take it off, put on the Grey King, you'd probably be okay. You could start, like, silencing and draining and all that good stuff. Mark says the cats decided to let me sleep in today. What do they normally do? Professor says I'll be in and out. I got house crap going on today. I should have house crap going on. D-Rock is here. Professor's on sabbatical. Alright. Yeah, the Grey King. Thumbs up to Marks too. Thank you so much. Harleys are whisper bikes. Pizza Time, yeah, you're so cool you already subscribed. Like, you already knew ahead of time. You're like a clairvoyant Miss Cleo. Chad's got the assless chaps on. His shades, yeah. It's double XP, that's right, that's right. We'll talk about that in a minute. Ossifer is if Ossifer is, like on my new account I have Ossifer, so I'll probably be using that if it's an option for this event. I don't have it right now, and most people, I mean, some people probably have it, but I don't have it yet on this main account, so I had to go with this. But yeah, if you have Ossifer, go for it, for sure. I don't have it yet. I decided to slow roll the PvP, give myself something to do. I almost had everything in the game. I'm doing a new account and letting some stuff pile up so I can have something to do when I come back full time on my main account. And this probably helps some people out there. Just, you know, you could put Ossifer instead of Draculus, something like that. Still be the same kind of deal. There you go. That's a high-level team. Are we going to have enough options to do a mid-level and a low-level, or are we just going to have to do a low-level? We're about to see. All right, we got to keep the Drowned Wanderer. All right, so if we were going to do a mid-level team, it would be Legendary and under, no Mythics. Lady Mirana. The Flesh Horror. Yeah, at least it hits all enemies. Kinda. Tower. Could maybe use a weapon. You know, sometimes when there's not very many good troops, you could go with a weapon. Like, I think is the Red Macaco... This is the event where Sinnycool doesn't have the pay stuff. So, sorry. You know, I don't have all the Immortals. And I don't have the Ruby weapon. So, if you have those things, that would be a great... The best teams that I can't even show you, probably. So, Ossifer is probably the best for the high-level team. The mid-level team is probably Ruby weapon. And then the low-level team, you'd probably just get a bunch of Drowned Wanderers or something, maybe. Or maybe you have the Ruby weapon. So it's kind of strange this time. I can't really show you the best teams you could do probably yet. So I'm free to play. What's this do? Got Corpse Mare. Just single target, though. Yeah, I don't know. What would you do for mid? You could do some sort of, Doom Shovel. Maybe use Crimson Bat still. What else? Flesh Horror wouldn't be bad. Maybe we need some more mana. We got 2 damage dealers, kind of. Maybe we need another... We got 3 damage dealers. Maybe we need some more mana generation. Is there anything here? Cranass. Could explode all purple. He's using brown. We're not using brown yet. It might be cool. Looking for a mid-level team. Okay. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Go some Cranass. Alright, well now what? This on the top so we can loop. This is our main damage dealer, the Crimson Bat. This is a mid-level team. Maybe this here so we can mana generate. Something like that. Get a lot of damage. The blue shovel weapon will do damage to multiple enemies. Crimson Bat will do damage to all the enemies, and then the Drowned Wanderer will do damage to an enemy. Put a bunch of blue on the board, right? Or some blue. This will put blue. This will put blue. This is blowing up the whole board. And this is doing true damage to all enemies, so I think that's pretty good. This will work for a mid-level team. But we probably have to change the class. Kind of class. Could go Titan and just, like, get up that Cranass. There is a blue storm, but it's like Assassin, right? Get over there. Yeah, with no 50% start. Might just go Titan. Or Corsair. You could do Corsair, you could do Titan. Maybe Assassin. Maybe Frost Mage. Do Titan for the safety. Banner, definitely blue. And then we have a whole bunch of different colors there. I think the brown's the most important to get up everything else. We have no yellow, so Sorrowful Banner. Alright, let's try this for mid-level. I'll put a chapter in. Journey mid. 30? 30. Save. Alright, let's see how this works. Should be okay. We got all blue. Got all blue. We got a big time explosion. We got a bunch of damage. Got some safety with the Titan class. Oh, Valraven, you better not run, you jerk. He's already up. Like that, there's no way I could have prevented that. What was I supposed to do there? Gotta hope for an extra turn. No, don't run. Ah, whatever. Screw you. And then your weapon, will it loop? It depends how many blue enemies there are, basically. There's more blue enemies, it has a higher chance of looping. Alright, let's see this thing in action a few times. Yeah, that's what I was saying when somebody said... I think Sana said something about the XP booster, and I was like, ooh, there's a... Or the double XP, and then if you use an XP booster while there's double XP, is that times 4 XP? That's crazy. That's not going to be very consequential for, like, high-level players, but, like, my new account is going to probably get to level 1,000. Like, before it's done, which is crazy. I thought I was going to be, like, 500 max. Like, double. It's nuts. It's crazy how high you can get with hero level these days. How quick. Pretty crazy. Doesn't really, like, indicate where you're at in the game anymore, for real. Could be level 1000 and still be a beginner. If you don't do like the right things, you could have like not all the kingdom quests done and be level 1000. That's pretty crazy. If you're just like focusing on treasure hunt and PvP and arena and all the wrong things, you could be level 1000 and still be a beginner in this game these days. I feel like my account's like mid-level almost on new account. I feel like I should be... My new account's like level 800 and it feels more like a level 500 account for real. It's almost double what it should be. Crimson Bat, early. Why not kill them all? That sounds like the name of a band. Why not kill them all? In concert. Coming to a town near you. Why not kill them all? Right, let's take brown if we got it. Try to get up old cran ass. Not a lot of blue enemies, not a lot of blue on the board. Let's just go ahead and cast this. A lot of purple. And they're almost... I'll do this. Oh, you're still alive, huh? Not anymore. Alright, let's do like one more with this. And then we'll do a low-level team with no mythics, no legendary. See what we can do. If we got brown, let's take it. Brown, brown, brown. Get everybody up. Guess I'll take that. Woo! Get out of here. Alright, let's try a low-level team now. There's a team code for a mid-level team, if you would like. You got the ruby weapon. Totally recommended. If you got Ossifer, totally recommended. But I don't have those, so I can't show those. So I'm showing you other things. You probably haven't seen these teams, though. That's pretty cool, right? I know I'm not the first person to put out a video today or a stream today, but you're probably seeing teams you haven't seen yet because other people are probably all doing Ossifer and Ruby Weapon and stuff like that. So, hey, it's a good thing. Oh, okay, that was Metallica's first album. I know it sounded cool. Alright, let's try to make a low-level team. Should we just go with, like, multiple drowned wanderers or a weapon? Let's take off Crimson Bat, because we can't use that. Let's take this off. We've already used that. We have to use the Journey Troop. Got it in base rarity. Let's go under Legendary. See what we're working with. Okay. Corpse Mare would be okay, like later on, maybe, if you're having trouble. Wow. Alright, what kind of weapons? Just put them in alphabetical. We need some damage. Need good blue damage weapons. Bronzelock pistol hits a couple enemies. Dawnbringer, if you got it. My new account almost has it. If there's a blue weapon that I'm just not thinking about. There's that Orb of Winter. That might be okay. Could do Rope Dart. Rope Dart might be smart. It'd be slow. You know, Plunder and Peril. Rope Dart would be slow, but it would definitely like keep you alive and keep the fight. Keep you in the fight. Looking at all the blue weapons. You got the Writhing Staff. Writhing Staff or Ruby Weapon. Rope Dart. Could try Rope Dart, maybe. Looks like we're going to be doing some single target. I don't like it, but... we try not to do multiple Drowned Wanderers, because I know it'll cost you more gems. Gotta go back to base rarity. What's the best thing we got left here? Maybe Draxius and try to do some skulls too. Deathmark all dwarves. What's this guy do? Oh. I don't know if Rope Dart's the way to go or not. It just seems pretty safe. Oh no, what should we do for the last thing here? Deathmark, that would take forever. Huh. I mean, you could do a combat. Man, they use the same colors, though. That sucks. I'm not sure here. What do I keep looking at her for? Yellow gems to Doom Skulls. Nothing's jumping out at me. This is hard. Maybe we have to get 2 of the Drowned Wanderer. Corpse Mare, like the good troops are blue and yellow. So I don't want to do that. Make my whole team blue and yellow. We got Wraith. I don't know, maybe we get another Drowned Wanderer. That's all I can... If you're low level, you might have to spend more gems today. Let's get another one. I probably should buy a pyre in the shop anyway. Probably disappointing to somebody out there, but I don't know what else to do. Seems like the best way to go. Hopefully you have something else that's like Crimson Bat or Draculus or the Grey King or Ruby Weapon or Ossifer. I think I'm gonna go like this, though. And then we'll just hope... Oh, it's boosted by undead. That means you have to be an undead class. I don't like that. That's poop. Now we have to make ourselves undead. What are we gonna do there? What's undead? Is Necro undead? Yeah, Necro is not bad. I think it's Necro or Death Knight. Scythe. Purple. Maybe not the best team ever. Bonus purple I don't need. Let's just death mark somebody. Maybe assassinate, that'd be great. I'm trying here. Alright, we got blue for sure. And I think we're gonna use the same thing, maybe. Blue, brown. We don't want to minus yellow now, though. Could do purple. I just want to, like, Crayon Ass is our way to get mana, so. Let's see what happens. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. We'll see, though. I'm hoping you have something else for real. It's gonna be a slog. Like I said, my new account's gonna do Ossifer. I could say, like, what's my new account gonna do? My new account's a beginner. Well, it has Ossifer, so it's probably gonna do Ossifer. So I'm hoping that you have something like that, and you won't have to use this one. Alright, we got Rope Dart. Eliminate all armor from an enemy, then deal damage to them and pull them to first position. Get something effed. Kill it. Probably take skulls because we don't have a ton of damage. Do that again. And we would get there eventually. I don't know. Just to do your share. You're not going to be in first place or anything. It's a competent team. I'm just not excited about it. Alright, what do we got here? Red, yellow, purple. Let's do this. Extra turn, why not? So we'll take yellow, which was dumb because we were getting up next turn anyway. We gotta kill this thing. Secure the bag. Blow up the board. They have some blue. Hope to loop. We did not loop. Get an extra turn here. Let's kill that. Entangle the other one. Hit them with skulls. Blow up the board. Maybe you figured, maybe something helped you with this team. Maybe you weren't thinking about Crayon Ass. Maybe you have Ruby Weapon or Ossifer and you're like, how am I going to mana generate? Well, try the Underworld troop there. Get him down there, he's easy to get. Blows up the whole board pretty much. All the purple, at least. Let's do one more fight. This is a hard fight, so we'll see if it works here. Probably the hardest fight we've done. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. 63, let's kill this. What? Oh, it's got spell armor. Okay, any brown? No? Do this again. Let's pull something else. Or kill. Now we can blow up the board. Got this. Kill that, I guess. Probably should hit something else. Take some skulls. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Just taking colors. Just play the game. Give nothing. Gave them skulls. Let's do this. We're almost there. Cool thing about Rope Dart is the extra turn. Then it entangles them, you know, true damage. It's a solid weapon. It's one of the best. Get out of here, sir. So it will work, it's just not fast or anything. And I hope you have something else, but just in case. So there you go. Alright, what have y'all been saying? Double experience for the next 7 days. This is for account XP, not class XP, right? It's just for your hero experience, which doesn't matter as much the higher level you get. You're not going to get anything from it. If you're level 1,321, when are you going to get to 1,400? Maybe get one stat. But if you're level 500 or 200 or 300 or 400, you're going to gain much more and get really high level probably. And then, yeah, the XP booster stacked on top of it is awesome. Professor says there's some decent low-level steel troops, but it's going to take forever. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Pizza says, I doubt that the 3 times XP bonuses will add onto the 2 times XP we're getting this week. I don't know. I feel like it's been tested, like, whenever we have the extra experience from winning Guild Wars, it always stacked. So I feel like it's gonna do the thing you're hoping it will do. I think it will. We could test it out. Just run a battle, see how much hero experience you get, and then run an XP booster, and make sure you're getting like double that. Because the XP booster doubles whatever experience you're getting at the moment. It doesn't like double some base experience, I don't think. Sana says I do 2 times Crimson Bat, Journey Troop, Scarab Blade. That sounds good. I like it. Assin. Professor says it's totally gonna help. XP is a drag lately. Kill 'Em All was Metallica's first album. Rainman says just confirmed. XP booster stacks with double XP week bonus. Yeah, that's what I thought. Osha's Tome would be good. Osha's Tome is good. The wand is always good, though, you know? The wand is so good, you can use it anytime you're able to use the wand. You should probably use the wand, bless, and curse, and covers every single color. But the Osha's Tome could be better in a couple situations. So, yeah, shout out to the Osha's Tome. Rope Dart, get that extra turn. Yep. Ali said, how'd everyone fare in event? Necromancer is undead. Yep. Ali says, I got 4.5 hours sleep. Not sure whether to call it a short sleep or a long nap. Yeah, I haven't been getting very much sleep lately. I don't know. It's hard for me. Hoping once I move, I'll get back into some good sleep. It's like you can't just, like, eat good and exercise. You also got to get sleep. And sometimes that's the hardest thing. You can control what you put in your mouth. You can control if you're going to walk or do push-ups or something. It's hard to control if you can sleep or not. That sucks. It's one of the ways to be healthy. It's one of the 3 things you gotta do. Alright, let's do the weekly preview. Let me put up a chapter. Yeah, Blood Frenzy would be cool, right? Alright, weekly preview. Start plus SOULFORGE. I think we're at towards the end of the cycle. There are 16 mythics left in the cycle, so that's 4 weeks left, and then everything is possible after those 4 weeks. So right now we're finishing off this cycle. There's 16 mythics we have not seen yet, so we have to see those before the cycle restarts. I know the SOULFORGE cycle isn't explained very well by the devs, but I've explained it many times. There's 16 mythics left, you know, including the 4 we have this week, so there's really only 12 left that we haven't seen. But after those 12 are seen, it's a new cycle. Anything is possible, including like Ironhawk, High King Irongut, Takshaka, everything. So just a couple more weeks, 3 more weeks, you can see everything again. 50-15 for the weekly preview SOULFORGE start. Alright, bad to the bones! New ultra rare troop, Drugger Knight. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Double XP week. Earn double XP from all battles. Double XP week lasts until weekly reset on August 19th, my birthday. Running Up the Foxes. Play the new holiday event. Earn currency for the holiday store. Unlock a new legendary troop, a new pet, and even some new armor. And the new troop looks pretty cool. I like it. Journey, help your guild travel to a new kingdom, build a team from a troop type undead, and invade every day. We just did that high, mid, and low. Unfortunately, I didn't have Ossifer or Ruby Weapon, and those are probably two of the most used. The Frostbound Sword, the campaign has started. New rewards every week, don't miss out. It's ending in, this is the last week. This week right now is the last week of the campaign, then we'll have a week off, and then a new campaign will start. Week of Merlantis, all Merlantis troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Knights, all Knights gain 10% to their skills. Bonus Glory, use the Drugger Knight in PvP to gain 5 Glory. Ooh, Allie got Pycea. It's a fun one. It's a good one. DM Smith said I made a joke about the new meta being treasure hunt during Vault Weekend. Hope that's... Nah, dude, I got it. I understand. It was a good one. I agreed with you, right? I think I remember agreeing with... I said... I was also being sarcastic when I responded, so... Because I knew what was up. I knew the whole time, man. I knew the whole time. We're good. That's a good one. Alright, let's go, SOULFORGE. You said something I would have said, so... I liked it. Check it out. Put them in order. What do we got? We have... Suna. Merlantis. Pycea. And Medusa. So Pycea is definitely the best this week. Potential top 20 mythic, but not quite. It might be right there at the border. Maybe it's in the 20s, I would say, somewhere around there. Could be in the teens. It's somewhere around there. It's 15 to 25-ish. It's an A-, something like that. B+, A-, leaning towards the A-. It's good. 24 blue, red, brown, Merlantis, Merfolk. Destroy all green gems. Create blue gems equal to the number of green gems destroyed. There are 2 independent 30% chances to devour a random enemy. So all of that is cooler than it even seems like, you know? Like, you're destroying all green gems, you get mana for every single green you destroy. Then you create blue gems equal to the number of green gems destroyed, which usually, like, makes an extra turn on blue. It gives you a bunch of blue mana, too. And then you have 2 independent 30% chances to devour a random enemy, which ends up being, what, like a 50% chance something gets devoured, and sometimes even 2 things get devoured. It's nice. The only thing is, if it completely misses, it does nothing. It's kind of just a mana generator, but it'll hit eventually. You can, like, loop it into devouring. It's cool. Not a great, like, trait mythic, but the spell is the thing you're doing. You can 50% start it with Triton. You should probably put it with some sort of other green troop that maybe does damage just in case. But yeah, it's solid. It's a good mythic. But it's not a top 10. It's probably not a top 15. It's somewhere under the top 15. So if you're being super patient, saving for Ironhawk and High King Irongut and all that good stuff up top, you would not, like, go all in on Pycea. But if you have most of the top 10 and you're looking for the next best thing, Pycea is pretty good. It's the best one in there this week. Will my new account get it? I don't know. I'll probably wait till next week and see what's in there next week, honestly. But that's just because I got to show, like, patience and lead by example and all that business. Alright, what else was there? We got Suna. Not terrible. Merlantis. Pretty average. And Medusa. Just 1 enemy. So I'm going to say Suna's actually the second best this week. Some people like to overrate Suna. I think they, in their head, it's like Phoenicia, and they get it mixed up with Phoenicia. But it's not as bad as... It's okay. It's decent. 20 green, red, purple, bright forest, divine face, steal life from the 2 weakest enemies, then steal 8 magic from the 2 strongest enemies. Fairy fire, random enemy matching red gems. So, you know, solid, but not top 20, not even top 25. Pycea is better. And then you have, I guess, Medusa? It does curse and stun a random enemy of matching 4 or more gems, I guess. True damage to a single enemy. Makes stone blocks, which is kind of weird. It's not great. And then Merlantis is kind of like a, hey, I don't want to lose. I'm scared. I don't want to lose. He gives attack to the first 2 allies, gives life to the 2 weakest allies, and gives magic to the 2 strongest allies. Entangle and Fairy Fire random enemy and matching green gems. Not bad. Like, if you had a cool, like, 3-person team and you were looking for a 4th and your team was, like, super solid and you just wanted something to put on the bottom of the team, it wouldn't be terrible. So he's not bad, or none of the mythics are bad this week. It's just, like, Pycea's the best, and then Merlantis is, like, pretty average. I'm not saying he's bad, he's just not great. Alright, legendaries. We have Gog and Good, Garuda, Umberwolf, and Vidar the Vast. What a weird batch of legendaries. Huh. What a weird batch. This used to be like something you would want because it has a perpetual Darkstorm and it was like for a soul farming team back in the day. That could be used every once in a while, but not really. Gog and Good is kind of stinky, right? So Gog and Good is not good. And then Vidar the Vast isn't great. So those are probably the 2 worst. So if you're gonna, like, you're not gonna craft any of these legendaries, obviously, but Umberwolf and Garuda are the best, and then they're probably, like, tied. And then Gog and Good and Vidar the Vast are the worst, too. Weapons! Anything cool here? This is the Journey weapon. Make sure to get it in the Journey event, not here, hopefully. 3 Graves. Explode Blue. Status effect to Merlantis. Summon Merlantis. You always want those if you can. Doomed Plunger. Trident. Amber Partisan. It's the damage, the blue, the green for Merlantis. Not bad, but just a tool. Same thing here. Blue and brown for Merfolk with some damage. Nature Staff. That's it. So yeah, nothing crazy here. The best one was probably that Explodey. This one. 3 Graves. But, yeah. You know, you're just doing... Weapons are mostly for collection purposes, unless I say something like Rope Dart's there, and you're like, oh, yeah, Rope Dart. Or Rage Reaver, or Nimbus Bow. I'll tell you if there's something, like, useful for a specific team or something, or just a really, really good weapon. This is just a tool for your tool belt. If you have an extra 300 diamonds and you don't have 3 Graves, you would just get it for collection purposes, you know? We are getting that weapon tomorrow for the faction. The Writhing Staff or something. But we'll talk about that tomorrow, I guess. That's probably better than anything else that's there right now. Alright, that was the SOULFORGE. What have y'all been saying? Rain Man, you have an awesome and productive day. Nah, I got it, DM. Allie got Pycea. Pycea is in the Forge and in event keys. That does happen sometimes. It's kind of weird when that happens, huh? Mark says, the first 2 mythics I got in chests were Suna and War. I actually like Suna much better than War. That's good. Because you're right. Suna is better than War. Santa says, hey there, people I don't know. OG Thirsty says, is Leprechaun in the Forge? We could check. It would be summoning stones. If he's there. I always forget to do that. Let's see, is there anything good in here at all? We got Boar Rider. Boar Rider was something I leaned on pretty heavily before I got Rowan. It's nice. Firebomb. Sand Runner. Ping Long. Nah, I don't see Leprechaun here. Atlanta's there. There's some, like, okay things there, but you kind of want to save your jewels for weapons. Cockatrice. Some, like, okay stuff there if you're missing some of that stuff, maybe. If you have a lot of jewels from maybe doing the Vault event or something. You want to fill in some blanks. There's a couple okay things in there in the summoning stones, but try not to... It's kind of like crafting legendaries in the SOULFORGE. You only do Tesla. Crafting other troops in the summoning stones, you kind of only do Leprechaun. And then mythics, you're saving up for mythics, and you're saving up for weapons. Alright, let me put a chapter in. We'll do Glory Shop, TRAITSTONE, Event Key, Campaign, etc. The one people don't click on. But I still put it in there. I don't know why. TRAITSTONE, Event Key. It's gonna be at the 101. Alright, let's go. This is like just the everything portion. Alright, get your spoils of war. It's always good no matter where you're at in the game, pretty much. We got the Draugr Knight this week as our Glory Shop troop. It's 11 blue, red, Merlantis Undead Knights, Merge Myself, and Deathmark 2 random enemies. 25% skull reduction, 15% chance to create a ghost gem when my turn begins. Sounds pretty poopy to me. Like if you cast it and then they don't die to Deathmark, then it did nothing. Cool. Arcane Blood, Trait Stones. If you need them right now, you can get as many as you want. What else are you gonna do with your glory? Blue, red. Let's go check it out. What can you fully trait? Blue, red. What's the first thing that pops into your brain? Put it in the chat. Blue, red. Go. Oh, I'm looking for one name in particular. Think of a third trait for a blue-red troop without going in and clicking blue-red and looking at your troops. Just whoever can say it first in the chat, you get a point. I got one in my head. Ooh, that's good, Mark, but Tesla don't need her trait, so that's not the one I was thinking. Nah, nope. Not Tesla. She don't need her traits. Somebody that needs them. They need it. Blue, red. Who needs their traits? It is a legendary, though. You're on the right track. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Who's got it? Who's gonna get the point? Who gets the cookie? Nah, Balder doesn't really need his traits, does he? Oh, there you go, Noah. Noah got it. Miraji Queen, good one. You get a point. Alright, let's go. Blue, red. Oops. Let's take a look at all the troops you could possibly fully trait with the Trait Stone that's available right now in the Glory Shop just for glory. You can get as many as you want right now. This thing has something. It has like a bless. You can do that with the wand. Jotnar has a barrier. Megavore, death below. Pretty good. Mother of Darkness has a bleed. Takshaka, you wouldn't even use. I mean, you would, because it's still good. But you want Rainbow Scales, so if it needs that Trait Stone, you should probably grab it. Rainbow Scales. The Lord of Slaughter, Savage Strike. I think Undyne even does something. Submerge myself at the start of every turn. Captain McCall, 50% start for rogues. We got... See, there's Tesla, but she doesn't really need her traits. You, of course, want to have her fully traded, but... Yeah. Miraji Queen, 50% start for Elemental. Super important early in the game when you get your Rowan and you want to be able to do things like the Vault event super fast or City of Thieves super fast. You're going to want that third trait right there. And that was the one I was thinking of. Was Balder? Nah. That's a good, you know, you guys shouted out some good blue-red troops, so. Eldritch Minion is an empowered converter, brown to purple. It's like a tool for your tool belt. Probably want to have it. Fully traded. This one might be top-heavy. A lot of good stuff up top. But not so much down here. You don't see anything, jeez. So yeah, mostly go legendary and up on this one. But Miraji Queen for sure, Captain McCall, you know. And then all those mythics I was talking about, Takshaka and Lord of Slaughter and Megavore. Go check all those out. Alright, event keys. We got Merlantis this week. So right now, the only thing, if you use event keys, you're only going to get Merlantis troops, and that's it. So that's why you just save and save and save, and you never use them. Until you see a Donna. A to the Z, throw event key. I had a brain fart. Alright, you got Aquaticus, Picea, and Undyne as your mythics. Not the worst crop I ever saw, but definitely not the best crop I ever saw either. Picea is the best one. It's available in the SOULFORGE right now, though. I don't know. Which one's harder to stack up, diamonds or event keys? Which one's harder to get to 4,000? Diamonds or event keys? I think event keys are harder to get to 4,000. Either you could think of it just think of it like that. If you get 4,000 event keys, you're probably going to get the mythic you're looking for. If you get 4,000 diamonds, you're probably going to get the mythic you're looking for, right? But it's harder to get 4,000 event keys than it is to get 4,000 diamonds. So you should probably get it in the SOULFORGE if you're going to get it and not use event keys. But you could use like 500 event keys and just like play the lottery if you want. But I'm more of the save them and not do the lottery thing, so... Most people are not going to get Picea at all this week because they're going to keep saving up for Ironhawk or something, or High King Irongut. But it is here if you want to try for it. Aquaticus would be second best. It's not too bad if you put it with like Aquaria and like maybe Triton and Osha's Tome or something like that. That's a fun like blue team. Undyne, he's kind of a stinky wrestler. You don't really use him offensively. Nimue, a little bit underrated. Deep King's an underworld troop, so you don't get it with event keys. Triton is your 50% start for merfolk, and he's also decent. Azura, you just get, like, you'll get this before. You don't need event keys to get Azura. You get it some other way as you're playing the game normally and doing quests, I think. And that's it. So yeah, if you're throwing event keys this week, you're probably looking for Picea and Triton. And if you happen to get Aquaticus along the way, that would be okay. Nimue along the way, that would be alright. It's not the best ever, it's not the worst ever. It's pretty average as far as an event key goes. Maybe above average. Let me grab my tribute. How many did we get? 30! Wow, that's pretty good. 31 tributes. It's pretty high. Alright, so we did this shop, we did the TRAITSTONE, we did the event key. Let's see what else is going on this week. What else is going on right now? Today is Monday, so mostly you're going to be looking at the Journey event, making your team, getting started on that. You know, you're going to do your XP booster, your adventure board, your dungeon. We got the Merlantis Epic Trials, Merlantis Underspire. We got the holiday event going on right now. We'll take a look at that in a moment. That's mostly what's up today. You're going to do PvP, your Citadel Wars, maybe open some vault keys from over the weekend. You got a lot going on right now. Campaign. Tuesday, we got Sea of Sorrow. We'll go over that tomorrow with some teams. And we'll also do the Epic Trials tomorrow for Merlantis. Wednesday, we got Krabby Patty, or whatever his name is. Thursday, we got Tidecaller class event. It's, you know... It's not bad. I think it's got like a little explosion going. Like if you want to use it with the Skull Waterfall team, the best class for the Skull Waterfall team, if you like that team, if you think it's fun, I think Tidecaller actually is the best because it does like a little explosion, so it adds to all the other explosions that are going on. I think Glorfindel told me, he's like, hey, you should try Tidecaller with that team. I was like, that's a good idea. So shout out to that. Otherwise, it's not that great. It's like middle of the road type of class. And this weekend we have Bounty. Starts in 3 days, 16 hours. So new Bounty troop. Use Tesla, use Red Macaco, use Stellarix, use, you know, something like that. And with the 3 Bounty troops with the Bounty Captain, of course. Tier 4, Tier 5. We'll go over that on Friday. That's what's going on this week. Let's take a look at the campaign. It seemed the Wargear who purchased the sword had become a great hero in his lifetime, and was revered by the Magrim tribes. but he had fallen to a Fey spirit. The spell pointed us on towards the glacial peaks, an area Tessarion knew well. We got Slayer, Ice Crystals, and Gold Digger. None of those are that hard. They should get done just normally. What kind of loot do we got? Did I forget to claim some loot? Oops. Alright, so this week we have Sir Saxby, if you bought the pass. Cosmetic. Sword's Edge. Some keys. Some gems. Got Aldrich the Frostbound, huh? So yeah, it is the last week of the campaign, so you should be getting the Mythic if you bought the pass. 24 blue, red, brown, Sword's Edge, Undead Knight. Steal life from the first 2 enemies, boosted by ghost gems, then curse and freeze them. 65% skull reduction. Seems okay. He's not like the new best thing or anything, but he's solid. He's stealing life from 2 enemies, so he's going to gain like over 100 life. Probably more. And then he has a 65% skull reduction, so he's kind of like a tank. Maybe try it with, like, Grimfeather. Grimfeather also hits the first 2 enemies with true damage. That was my first thought that ran through my head. Pretty cool, though. He's solid. But he's not, like, meta-defining or anything that's going to change the game, but he's cool. Alright, so that was that. We got Holiday event left. We got Underspire. So Holiday, Underspire... and then maybe a little bit of PvP if we have time. We'll see. Would you guys rather see Underspire or Holiday next? If he keeps going, yeah. I mean, not ban. You can time him out or whatever. Let's see. Can I do it? I'll put him in timeout so you don't have to. I did it. I timed him out for 30 minutes. He's like a, you know, he gets a, I'll let him have some rope. You know what I mean? That's copy, if you guys remember. You know, it's Sinnycool channel lore. He keeps on coming back. He's a fan of the channel, you know. He's a fan. He's a fan of the channel. It's copy, aka Christian. If his sister didn't message me at some point and let me know what was going on, I probably would have banned him a long time ago, but... yeah. I got some info that I know a little bit, yeah, so I let him hang around, yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to Christian, he's funny. Copy, you're funny sometimes, but you gotta quit with the spam. Like, just do different messages is all, buddy. You can do different messages each time, like even if it's nonsense, I don't care as long as it's different. Maybe a little bit funny. Alright, see what y'all were saying, and then you let me know, Holiday event or Underspire next. We'll do both, but which one do you want to see first? Shout out to Noah with the Miraji Queen. You got a point, you got a cookie. Pete's Time says Megavore, nom nom nom. Pete's Time says event keys to 4,000. Heck yeah, diamonds are easier. Yep. OG says worth using keys for newer players or wait for A to Z. I would say wait for A to Z. Adana, Zolkari, or Zajin, or Mist of Scales. Now, Mist of Scales is cool too, but it's easy to say A to Z, throw event key. It's mostly Adana. You're just going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting. It might take up to 38 weeks, but if you don't have Ironhawk, you don't have Tesla, you don't have Tina, you don't have Bork, there's just so much good stuff there. It's worth waiting for. If you happen to see Zolkari along the way and you get impatient, it's a pretty good one too. And then you can never go wrong with goblins and Zajin. Got High King Irongut, Flaming Oni, all the other goblins. But I would wait. If you wanna be super patient, definitely wait. Professor says I'm beating my head in with 500 pure faction before lose campaign stats. Holiday event says Sauna. Professor said Holiday. Mark says Underspire. Sauna timed him out before I did. Good job. Pete's Time says, yeah, get that Power Orb and Major Chaos Orb from Holiday Event. You know. I recommend the pet first. And then you get that golden pet you can't get anywhere else. It's a nice little cosmetic pet that you can't, you'll never see it again. So that's usually the way I do things. I try to think about, okay, what am I never going to see again? Or what'll be gone tomorrow? Or what's going to be gone next week? And that's usually the first thing I'll grab. Just to make sure. Just like you saw with my main account last week. I probably missed a bunch of stuff, but if I had been on and like grabbed the golden pet and then I did nothing else for the rest of the week, I would still be okay because I can get the legendary later, I can get power orbs later, but I can't get the golden pet later. So I'm going to make sure I get the golden pet on my main account this week for sure, or next week, or it's like a 2-week event, right? But yeah, power orb is great. It should be the last thing you get, but if you can get it, then that means you did really good in the holiday event. You know, get the pet, get the golden pet, get the legendary. If you don't have the armor, get the armor. If you do have the armor, get the power orb. And power orb is really good for like low-level account. If you already got Zul'Goth, you already got CT, it's still pretty good value for that power orb, but you don't need to get it if you don't want to. Unless you still need Zul'Goth or CT. Satan says, wait, so what are we doing today? We are about to do the holiday event or the Underspire next. We're doing the weekly preview right now. We did Journey teams, high, mid, and low. Teams for the holiday event. Underspire, holiday. What up, Alec Ronald? Professor says, reminder, 3 daily battles don't carry over. I haven't checked if armor is repeat. I think it is. I think it's that owl armor. DM says, I'd like to see the procedure for fully ascending Sacred Treasure Troop. Yeah, that's like a, yeah, I don't know. Most of the time you're going to use your Sacred Treasure to, I guess once you're done with all your factions, you could fully ascend it. Is it a mythic? Do you need to fully ascend it? I don't think you need to. Never mind. I think it's a mythic. Classic said, timeout. Get out of here. Put on the dunce cap. The armor's ugly. Alright, I think we're doing a holiday event. I think that's what you guys want. So let me put in a chapter and we'll get started with some teams here. We got 118. Come on, poopy pants. Diaper booty. Alright, running of the foxes. Use brown troops to fight event battles. Each event battle earns vines. Spend vines in the event shop to purchase foxglove snoot, and more. So you get these each day. You have to do this every single day or else you're going to miss out. They don't carry over, just like Professor said, I think. You have to do this every day. The Golden Holiday Battle is nothing special. You can use it whenever you want. It doesn't... I think it's a static amount of whatever, and it doesn't matter if you do it now or you do it the last day. It doesn't matter. Just an extra fight, pretty much. Nothing special. But you get 3 fights a day, and then in the event shop you can buy 3 more. I think that's mostly what's recommended for most people, is to just go ahead and buy the extra 3 every day, the 50. It's only 50 gems. And it, like, makes sure you get everything. I don't know if I feel like I already have the armor, so sometimes I don't need to buy the 50 gem extra 3 fights every single day for the entire 2 weeks, but like today you probably should, like this week you might want to. You could stop doing it at some point, most likely, if you have the owlbear armor, though. If you're missing the owlbear armor, you should buy the 50 every day, though. Because you're going to have to get this, like, 5, 6, 7 times, I forget. Then the golden one will pop up. You'll have to get it again. Get the golden. Get the 1 copy of the golden. Then you have to get this. That's another 400 right there. And then you would have to get this armor. Like, it depends. This armor keeps re-showing up. At first, I thought they were going to do new armor for every holiday event, but they started doing repeat armor. So my advice at first was to get the armor first, because I thought you would never see it again. But then they keep showing it again, so it's not as... Like, the golden pet is the thing that you won't see again. So you get the pet first now, not the armor. So yeah, the armor might be last, because you can get it later. But yeah, you definitely get the pet first, and then it's up to you whether you get the legendary or the armor next. Probably the legendary. Then the armor, then the power orb. And if you already own the armor, I guess you can either go straight for the power orb, or you can just be done early and just get the pet and the legendary. Well, let's go ahead and buy this so I don't forget. And let's do some fights. Somebody said, I think it was Mr. Z said, that it doesn't matter if you pick highest level. I think there's no harm in picking highest level, though. You can't... There's no way to miss out on points by picking highest level. I never 100% confirmed that picking lowest level still gets you the same amount of points as picking highest level. But, you know, it's out there. If you want to, you could do lowest level, and you probably won't miss out on anything. Like, maybe I'll try it on my new account. Like, I'll do highest level on my main, and I'll do lowest level on my new. Right here. So I'll do this one on my main, and I'll do this one on my new, and I'll let you guys know if it matters. How about that? I'm going to pick highest level on my main. Let's make a team. Got Brown. So these are going to be like fights every day. They're going to get harder and harder. At first, you're going to want to do something that just like clears it out quickly. Like Guard's Avatar, probably. Could do Eye of Argus. I'll try to give you a bunch of options, because I know I show Guard's Avatar all the time. You probably see it all the time. But CT is good. That'll probably be good later on. Diamantina's decent. Stellarix is going to be good, of course, like always. Eye of Argus, if you have triple with the third trait, might be okay. Phoenix is decent. Guard's Avatar. I'm either going to use that or Stellarix. You know, any of the dragons that are brown are probably decent. High King Iron Gut with CT later would be good. Missy is always fun. Could do the Psycho Mega Missy. Sycorax, a weapon, Mistralis, Megavore. It's kind of fun. Probably not the fastest thing, but we got Pycea here. There's Stella. Stellarix in a brown restriction isn't as good as, like, Stellarix in, like, a yellow or something like that, but it's still really good. Scourge of Honor's good. The Void Dragon's good. Tina's pretty good. So those would be the options. If you one of those, like, spoke to your heart, then make a team out of it. But otherwise, I'm probably just going to do the old stinky Guards Avatar Sir Quentin Hadley, because why not? We have access to everything. We're boring. We're going to use the same thing all the time. Like, he doesn't get to, yeah, he doesn't really get to, if you really think about it, he doesn't get to be used that much. You just see it a lot on videos, because we're doing, like, here's the faction team, and here's the holiday team, and here's a brown restriction, so... But in the grand scheme of things, this is like the only time you're going to use them, other than like a faction that's brown or yellow. So give him some love here and there. Give him some love here or there. He's like one of those things. He looks like he's popping up everywhere all the time, but he's really not. You know, show him some love. He doesn't get to work as much as you think he does. And what are we going to do for this last slot? We have anything empowered? Like maybe Bork or something. I don't think we have any good empower troops for brown. It's always the problem. You could do this or this and just try to get up your wand, maybe. Red to blue. Blue to purple. I don't know. I'm just going to pick one of them and just go with it. Just try her, I guess. I don't know. Class, we have all brown troops, of course, so let's do Titan. It's my brown clan. If I want a brown storm, I do Titan. If I want a purple storm, I do Thief. If I want a green storm, I do Archer. That's just how I play the game. Okay, we got brown and lots of yellow. We could minus purple if we have to. Sure. Alrighty, let's go. We put a chapter for the high-level team. You're doing Stellarix, I don't blame you, but, well, yeah, give this guy some work. He's still solid. $125, 30. Hey, Classic, I saw you trying those undead in Field of Bone, dude. That's a pretty good spot. I had no idea, dude. That was a cool one. You have to go in the water, swim in a tunnel. I don't even know how I found it. I forget. I think I was just like farting around in Field of Bone. I don't know. Maybe I did look it up. I think I just looked up the enemies by level and it just like jumped out at me and I was like, whoa. There's skeletons you can try. And I went in there and it actually worked. I don't know if anybody else has ever showed it on YouTube but me and you. I don't think so. I don't know though. I'll look at everybody. Let's see. What are we gonna do? We don't have. We look at this first. So red to blue. I don't see it. So let's take some brown. It's a holiday event. You don't have potions or anything, so it's not as. It's kind of like Underspire, where you gotta struggle for a second to get your mana. And just wipe them out. Use your guard medals. Let me go put those on. Go back to the event. And I'm picking highest level on my main, and I'll pick lowest level on my new account. Just to see what happens. Experiment, just for you. And I have 2 weeks left on my new account, so that'll be perfect. Got just enough time to do it. Alright, we don't have blue to red, so we're just going to take brown and yellow. And we're up. Bang. Oh yeah, watch my experience. Got 148. Level 16. Alright, I better, if we're going to do 3 teams, this will be the last fight for this one. I probably should have stopped already. Alright, we got it this time. That'll get up the wand, which will get up the guards. So that was the whole reason we put that on the bottom of the team. So that'll happen sometimes. There you go. It might be even like a more synergetic team than a Stellarix team, because Stellarix would be Stellarix and Wand, and then what? What else? What are you doing? Bork, maybe? Bork, Stellarix, Wand, or something? There's a high-level team. Later on, I would switch to maybe CT and High King Irongut when it gets hard. Let's try a mid-level. Anybody got any suggestions here? Anybody wanna shout out their mid-level team? Anybody got a mid-level? Yellow and brown. So we gotta look at everything that's not a mythic. Weapons, we got yellow and brown weapons. What about that? You could do Doom Spade, Dustbringer. You got black manacles. Don't forget to look at your weapons sometimes. You got War and Peace. Ooh, yeah, Gargoyle. That's a good one. Chalcedony, or no. What are you saying, Dan? Alright, let's see. What do we have? Let's look at everything. We got Chernabog. There's Grimfeather. Not great, but we just talked about it. King Mikhail wouldn't be terrible. Touching my face if it sounds different. What the heck was that? Theodorovich. Alright, I think I screwed up. Alright, let's look at it again. Here. Alright, start over. Magma Dragon, not bad. City Axis, not bad. Queen Zachi, not bad. Deep King, not bad. Off Harrigan. You could do off with Sir Quentin Hadley. Some true damage. Huh. As far as legendaries go for Brown, there wasn't anything like too crazy good. Best one I saw is Ulf. might be okay. I'm trying to make a mid-level team. Yeah, maybe do that. You do the Sir Quentin Hadley again with the 3 Ulfs, or 2 Ulfs. Won't be terrible. Could look up Knight or Sword's Edge, or just do like Mountain Crusher or something. Let's look up Knight. Got Ebon's Hammer, we got Kane's Sword. This blows up blue. Could do something like that, be fine. Go brown. Brown, blue minus yellow. Brown, yellow, brown. Well, either like brown, red, or brown, blue. Could do this. Just get up the weapon. If you need to level Titan or Knight, you could do that. Let's see how it goes. I should probably put on Nisha. We'll do the first fight. Let's do a chapter. Alright, mid-level team, just thinking outside the box a little bit, kinda. Depends what you think thinking outside the box is, because you Sir Quentin Hadley for both teams. Woo! The proof is in the pudding on that one. Be good for like the first few days. It might not like keep going forever. It's hard to determine. Like I might use you could do like like what's his freaking name? Great Maul or something. Like get that Devourer and put it in first slot. Sometimes that's fun if you don't have High King Irongut. Alright, we'll do one more fight with this one, then I gotta save some fights for the low level team. Yeah, I just did one, Sana, thank you. Oh yeah, the Queen Ash, King Heliodor. Yeah, that's fun. Don't get much better than that, though, unless you're doing Guard's Avatar or Stellarix or something. That's pretty fast. Power up. And we only got one fight left. Just an idea for you. Of course, if you have Stellarix or Guard's Avatar or High King Irongut CT, you would do that instead, but no mythics on here at all. No wand. No crazy weapon. Guess Ebon's Hammer's not like super, but you could just do Mountain Crusher or Obsidian Librum or something like that. Don't ever like think, oh, I can't do that team. I don't have Ebon's Hammer. You can just put something else similar. It's mostly the troops here to make up the team with the class and the medals. The hammer's the hammer's probably least important. All right, time for a low level team. We got to take all these legendaries off of there. Probably take that off too. I kind of like the idea of the gargoyles. I'll shout out some other stuff like I always do, but that's why I make things just take way too long all the time by shouting out other things as I go. You got Bork, you got Black Manacles. You could just do a Black Manacles team if you want. Just get up your Black Manacles and cast it. Gargoyle is definitely good. I used Gargoyle on my new account for a faction event. It went pretty good. It wasn't like super fast, but like this guy's decent. Hits all enemies. For some reason you just don't want to use Gargoyle, you could use Hex Rat. He's easy to get. Making sure I'm not forgetting something obvious. Thinking either black manacles or gargoyle for low level. Always way more to look through here. Angry mob's decent. For brown, like always. I should have made a top 20 brown troops video, but the top 20 green troops video did not do very well, so I got all butt hurt and I didn't do it. Lasher's like okay. Sandrunner's okay. Just going through all your options. Even Bat Swarm's kind of okay. All your options. Could make maybe a Goblin team. You got Ogress there. Radigar even hits a couple enemies. You got Bombot. That might work for a little bit. You could do like Bork with a couple Bombots and a weapon. That might work for a little bit. Probably fall. Oh, Defiance. I haven't done Defiance in a long time. Let's do Defiance. You can definitely do Gargoyle, but Defiance is... Oh, you can't do the Axe of the North, though. Poopy. That'd be the problem. Let's see if there's anything else. You got Construct and Urska. So you'd have to, like, say... Construct? Stone Seeker? No. Urska. Hammer. Nope. Nothing there. So... Oh no, I kind of want to try it. Alright, hold on. Let me clear filter here. I think we're just going to go with the Obsidian Libram. It uses purple at least. Catch purple. Put it somewhere like there, maybe. Problem is you have to do Sentinel to make it work for real. So it's going to be a little bit slow. I might want to go double purple. And let's just see what happens. I think Gargoyle might be slightly better. But I wanted to... I don't know. We do Gargoyle all the time. Let's copy it. I want to put on an Anu. We only got one fight left, so I can't dilly-dally around here. Alright, let's see what happens. Let me put a chapter. It's going to be a short one, because there's only one fight. Holiday Low. 138. Maybe 139. Save. Bombot to start, maybe. Flaming Oni is a good brown. Queen Ash, King Heliodor, yeah. Chernabog, 2x Craghound, Obsidian Libram, not bad. I like the other Gargoyle better. Like Craghound, I might go Chernabog, like double Gargoyle, Obsidian Libram. Shield over Sky, Gargoyle, and Chernabog. Yeah. Mr. Z's here. I used Ulor in the last slot to freeze enemy troops on blue matches. Fairy Fire. Okay. Yeah, Fairy Fire's pretty good. Depends, like, is it a harder fight where you need more damage, or is it a fight where you're already wiping them out one shot anyway? Fairy Fire always seems like an extra step. Which, if you need to do that extra step, I don't know, like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's not like always the answer, but it's a good thing to think about that people don't think about sometimes, is like Fairy Fire. Alright, come on, show it. Show them. Show them what's up. Let's get this red first. Get this yellow next. This yellow. This brown with some green up there. Right, we need brown and purple. There we go. We got the weapon. Might want to get up a couple of them, if possible. I don't know. They're about to... Just got one now. You would not... You won't lose. It might just take a minute to win, though. And I don't know if I can show you the team... Oh, I can. So, just an idea. I don't know what my new account's going to use. Probably gargoyles, but... It's another thing. I need to build all those first 5 teams before... I kind of had an eye... Like, for the new account, I want to... You know, attempt an Underspire, attempt an epic trial fight, get the first 5 team in my collection and like have them set. You know, get the faction quests done, craft a mythic in the SOULFORGE. I'm gonna try to do all that in the next 2 weeks and open all my vault keys. That's pretty much it. It should remind me because I might forget to do some of that stuff. Alright, so that was the holiday event. Do it every day. If you miss a day, you're missing out. And we got a lot going on today, huh? We gotta do Underspire now. I don't know if I'm gonna do PvP today. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. We got too much going on today. The stream's gonna go too long if I do PvP too. And I don't think it helps as many people as I think it does. Yeah, Gargoyle's good. I'll probably do... What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do... Geomancer for sure, because you get a 50% start for Gargoyle. Which I might have should have done Geomancer on that. Nah, because you got to do Sentinel to get your stats. Geomancer, Gargoyle, that's 50% start. I might do like Bork and like Obsidian Libram or something. I don't know if my new account has Obsidian Libram though. Like Bork and something. Bork and a mana generating weapon. And then 2 gargoyles on the bottom. And then do Geomancer. And then the first two slots are there to get up the gargoyle both of the gargoyles the rest of the way. Then you just cast both gargoyles and you win. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Some sort of Bork with a weapon. Maybe Mountain Crusher Bork. Mountain Crusher Bork. Gargoyle. And that's only because I don't have certain things on my new account. Or I might do like Obsidian Libram or something else. But you can't do like Angry Mob because it's red and brown and so is Gargoyle. At least Bork is yellow and brown. Cheem with the Miraji. Is that the answer from earlier? Are you watching in the past? I do that sometimes. Yeah, Chernobog is good too. Shout out to that. It does that brown storm. Yep. Alright, so now we got the Underspire. It's Merlantis. Be cool to make a Pycea team. I don't know if it's... Is it the best thing to do? Be cool to make a Pycea team. Got Writhing Staff. Pycea. Aquaticus. Maybe we just do that. That could be fun. Just throw all this crap on a team. With the weapon. Mana generating weapon. So if Pycea misses, we can cast Aquaticus. And Pycea can get up Aquaticus by destroying all the green. Alright, what's the weapon gonna be? You can do blue and green for each Merlantis ally. We can do blue and brown for each Merfolk ally. Got the 3 Graves. Which I like better, because then we don't have to be Tidecaller. I'm gonna go with that. It's in the SOULFORGE. That looks pretty good. Now I can do whatever class I want. I'm gonna go Archer. Then we'll put a bunch of green on the board with the green storm, and then we'll turn it to blue, get everything else up. And we have a 50%, I already say that, 50% start. Alright, brown, green, blue. Something like blue-brown. What can we minus? We got brown, green, red, blue. We got everything. Probably purple. Maybe that right there. Yeah, Kraken banner. Alright, let's see what happens. They put a chapter. If you're watching after the fact, say something in the comments about how you love the chapters. And how cool and smart you are because you subscribed and hit like, and it's for my birthday present, and it's because you're cool and smart. You finally had time to subscribe and hit like because you're just like so busy because you're so cool and smart. And then you realized it was my birthday soon, and then you like subscribed and hit like because of all of that. Underspire high. 146. This should be a fun team. And it should keep working too. You can devour. And it devours in second slot, so if something happens to your first slot, you have a giant second slot. Okay, we got purple extra turn, we got red extra turn. Let's take some red and brown. Got our weapon, let's cast it. Somehow we got a blue storm. How'd that happen? Am I doing that somehow? Ah. Triton's doing a blue storm. It's not terrible. Kind of defeats the purpose of the archer, though. Let's try this. Gotta devour. Blue extra turn. There we go. Just do it again. Got another one. Bang, bang, win. Might be able to use a different class if you want to. Everybody in the game should get their free lantern. No matter where you're at. Even if you're not going to do the Underspire. Just collect your lanterns. They carry over. It's like turning it up to 4 times speed. It's like joining a guild. It's like making Whitehelm your home kingdom. You should get your lantern. One of those things that's not up for debate, which doesn't happen very often in this game. Yeah, Dr. Mops is cool and smart. Smart. You're wicked smart. Alright, we need brown, and we need blue, and we need green. There's Pycea. At least I got an extra turn there. Now everything's up. Maybe we do Aquaticus on these low-level fights. You're just going to kill everybody. Alright, we got to go highest level. So we got level 10 and probably level 10. Nope, 12. Cool. Alright, one more fight with this. We got blue and red. We got purple extra turn. Got Triton. He's pretty good. He won't kill everything, though. Pycea. There we go. Triton can finish him off. Got some firepower on this team. It's gonna be fun. If you can figure out a way to have that green storm actually going, I'm gonna have to think about it. Maybe put 3 graves under Triton somewhere, because they don't even use the same colors. So you could put maybe Triton in first slot, put 3 graves under it, and then your green storm would happen instead of your blue storm. That might be smart. And then you could summon. It's just then you would be blocking on blue. Pycea and Aquaticus, so they might not get up as fast, though. I think later on I would do that. For now, I'm going to keep it like this, but later on when it gets a little bit harder, I might put Triton in first slot and 3 graves in second, and then move everything else down. Then the Archer would take precedence over the Triton Storm, because whatever one's lower. Like Triton's in last slot, that's why his Storm's going off. Just an idea for you. Alright, what you do for mid or low or anything else here? Ooh, Deep King. Professor, you're out of here? Adulting? Yeah. I gotta be doing that soon, too. Alright, let's do Underspire mid, then we'll do low, and then we're done. And then we'll be back tomorrow with the faction event, the Epic Trials, and PvP. Alright, I got the chapter ready. Let's make a team, though. We gotta take off these mythics, for sure. I'm thinking Deep King. True splash damage to 2 random enemies. Why not? Just, like, double up on that. Do this again. And then... I mean, you could do Tidecaller if you want. That might work. Since our archer's not doing anything. Make yourself a merfolk. You get that explode a blue gem and matching 4 or more gems. You get to submerge. Get to freeze. You get to cleanse. 50% start there, which we don't need, right? Because we got, what's his face? So we could do this. Oh no, we don't want an ally dying. Bonus blue. Okay. We'll do Tidecaller. And then our banner might be okay. We got blue-brown. We don't have to minus purple now, though. I want blue-brown. Is there something else? Ooh, yeah, yellow. Let's do that. Alright, mid-level team. No mythics. Bunch of legendaries, though. But a couple of them you can get in the underworld. It's not as bad as it seems. 152. 15. It'll be a 2-hour live stream. Let's see how this goes. Should be alright. Satan says, I figured out the ascension of the Wanderer does not multiply the reward you get from Journey. Yeah, I think it's the traits, right? Isn't it the traits instead? Take brown. Take it again. The weapon up, cast it. We got both Deep Kings, nice. Bang, 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 bang. Get out of here. I should probably buy torches. I don't know. I'm going to buy one for now, because I've been slacking on this account. I don't need to waste gems if I'm not going to go all the way. I'll be back to going all the way in a couple weeks. I'm really concentrating on that new account right now just to get it wrapped up, so... I'm, like, accepting the fact that I'm slacking on this main account for the next couple weeks, probably. Pretty cool. It enrages, too. Alright, one more fight with this, and we'll try to make a low-level team, see what we can do. This is almost a low-level team, though. If you take the Triton off, you got Deep King in the Underworld. You should go get it pretty easily. Let's take green. Try to get that weapon up. So that'll lead to everything else being up. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Made a couple cool teams. I think my Underspire teams are probably better than my lower level holiday teams, at least. There you go. If you don't have Picea or Aquaticus, try this. Get you pretty far. I pretty much guarantee you can at least make it to the 4th boss with this one. You can probably go all the way, but I'm just like, as far as a guarantee goes, probably 4th boss at least. 5th boss sucks anyway, and if you're going to the 6th boss, you're going to the 7th boss, so, you know what I'm saying? You're either going to the 2nd boss, or you're going to the 4th boss, or you're going to the 7th boss. If you're beginner, you're going to the 2nd. If you're mid, you're going to the 4th. If you're end game, you're going to the 7th. There's no reason to, like, go to the 5th or the 3rd, because they both suck. Alright, let's try to make a low-level team. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll try. Gotta take all these legendaries off of there. What can we do? Cat's here. The heck do you do, y'all? Mershark. Alright, so this thing hits multiple enemies. This doesn't. This does true splash damage. That might be a good candidate. An enemy. An enemy. This makes brown. No. No. Maybe. I think Mershark's better, though. No. No. Yeah, it's looking like Mershark for the super low-level team. Not much else. To do. Got a Zera. This one does true splash damage. It's blue and green. Okay. Maybe you can do a combo so you can cover more colors. Do a little combo. Even though that we'd have to do this. We got true splash damage and true splash damage. And we're not doubling up on... We could do... If you don't have Mershark, you could do double Clam Lasher. And if you don't have Clam Lasher, you could do double Mershark. And that would be nice to have another mana generator. Like Azura. She's cool. Maybe we do like this. Like these two are getting up the entire... Well, now we block Clam Lasher. So let's put it here. And we just throw her on the bottom. Mana generating sandwich. Alright, class. We got 3 blue, we got 2 green. Blue is harder to do. We'll do Archer. Let's get the green. Let's get the green up. Banner. We have blue and green. Vishalis here. Sauna with another one. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Birthday month. Moving month. You are cool. You are smart. Those are the things I'm saying this month. Alright, so. We have brown. We have red. We don't have yellow. We have red. We have brown. So that's the only option. Trident banner. It goes with it too. Merlantis. Trident banner. Cool. Alright, let's see how that goes. This is a low-level team for the Underspire. I'm only expecting you to make it to like the second boss or so. Maybe the fourth, but I'm only guaranteeing like a second boss. Alright, let's try to get up that weapon. There we go. Blow up the board. Got both our damage dealers. There's an extra turn right there. And let's cast them. And enemies. We get to pick. Go in the middle. Alright, we'll do like 2 more fights. And that's it for this stream. Let's go highest level. Did we already find the door? Yeah, we already found the door. So now it doesn't matter, you just go wherever. Can't really figure it out. But we found the door, that's the most important part. Now it's like, do you get lucky and find the dragon? Oh, they moved my team around. Bunch of jerks. If we can have green, that'd be cool. Ooh, we're enraged. Brown, green, blue. There we go. Right in the middle. Alright, last fight of the stream. But we'll be back tomorrow morning. We stream almost every day. The only day we don't stream is Wednesday. That's EverQuest Day. At the moment, we're streaming 6 out of the 7 days. Usually in the morning. Once school starts, that's a poll I should do. Hey, and we got to talk about that other thing. Let's do it right now before, people can find it. Okay, so for your members only video, I'm going to do the ultimate resource guide, but I'm going to take it one resource at a time, because doing every single resource in one video would take freaking forever, and I always forget something. So I'm going to go over resources, gold, souls, gems, diamonds, dragonite, whatever you guys want. You tell me, which one do you want to hear first for your members only video? It'll come out to the public eventually, so even if you're not a member, you can participate. But you guys want to hear about gold first? Do you want to hear about souls first? Do you want to hear about gems first, diamonds, dragonite? What do you want to hear about first for your members only video that's coming out in the next 3-4 days? Anita says dragonite. So I'm going to go over every way to get dragonite and every way to spend dragonite and every place you can get dragonite, every way to farm it if it's possible, and then how you should spend it and how you shouldn't spend it, and just everything about dragonite pretty much. Or gems, or gold, or souls. You guys let me know. Blood shards. Anita wants dragonite. Mark wants dragonite. Vishal wants dragonite. They're all members. Dr. Mop wants dragonite. Alright, looks like we're going to do dragonite, huh? Treasure maps? Yeah. Sana needs gems. You saw it when she was streaming. Yeah, that's the danger of streaming. You're showing everybody all your resources. She's a guild leader that probably does a little bit too much in the guild events, I'm guessing. It's usually what happens. Alright, we'll do dragonite then. So I'll make a members only video. The ultimate resource guide, dragonite, is what you have to look forward to. And I'll put out the Pure Faction 500 video on the same day after I release that members only video. I'll release that one to the public. And then next month, when we do our next members only video in September, I will put out the ultimate dragonite resource farming guide for everybody. But you just have to come to streams to become a member. You could watch that thing just by coming to streams. Yeah, that's what I figured, Sana. What was I going to say? There's one other thing I was going to say. Oh, do you want to change the stream time? Does anybody care? What time would you like me to stream? Because I have more, flexibility soon. Not tomorrow, but, maybe starting next week. All the kids will be back in school. I could possibly stream a little bit later if it helps you guys. If it doesn't, we'll still stream early. I think it's nice to get it done and out of the way, and the sooner you stream, the better. The teams get out there faster and all that stuff. But if it helps anybody for me to stream at noon or 11 or 10 or something, we can go back towards that. We used to stream at noon. At the beginning of the year, we started streaming. When we started streaming every day, we were doing noon. So there's the possibility of going back to that if you would like to. Or we could stick with what we're doing now. Or we can make a slight tweak. What do you guys think? As far as the stream, what works best for you as far as stream time? It has to be somewhere between 9 a.m. and noon, though. I can't be doing 2 o'clock or 8 p.m. or anything, but we can move around a little bit. We could do 10, we could do 11, we could do 12. There's just 4 options. I could do a poll, I guess. 9, 10, 11, or 12. EST. Right now we're mostly doing 9:30. So it could be 10:30, 11:30, whatever. Let me know. If anybody cares. Or we could just continue with the 9:30 and keep it going like that, or... That's the last team right there, and we're done for the day. So let me catch up in the chat, and we'll get out of here. Satan was talking about the Journey troop. We can go look at it. Come on, game. What are you doing? There it goes. Come on, it's like freezing. There we go. So, to get the miles, you have to have it fully traded. The Ascension doesn't matter, I guess. So yeah, you just have to have it fully traded. So you could just get one copy and fully trade it, and you'd be fine. Still get the max points. I think that's what he was trying to say. It's true! Good morning, Cat. Sana says, maybe I can't be here tomorrow due to appointments, so another one for tomorrow. Alright. Matthew Walls got gifted. You're a legend, Sana. Professor says, is there a chatathon before moving day? So I think this month is the apple juice, right? We did chatathon last month, so we'll do an apple juice stream towards the end of the month. Whenever the last weekend of the month is, on the Saturday night, right? So the last Saturday of August at night will be the After Dark / Apple Juice stream. Sippy for Tippy. It looks like the 31st. August 31st. And we'll just have to end it by midnight, I guess, or we'll have to do it on Friday night. I don't know. The only problem with doing it on the 31st is if it rolls into September, then it doesn't count for August. Which I know, like, you guys don't... It's stupid. The way you get paid on YouTube is dumb, and I don't really want to roll it into September, because then I'm going to be waiting till October 21st. It sucks. Like, something you give me... If you give me anything on September 1st at 12:01... And yeah, it doesn't. I don't get it until October 21st. So I would like to wrap it up before it turns to September. So maybe we'll do it Friday night or something, or we're gonna have to do it on like the Saturday of the 24th. I guess we'll start talking about that soon. The apple juice, the AJ stream, the quote-unquote apple juice stream. I think that's this month, right? We did chatathon last month. So in September we'll do a chatathon, and then the first special stream of the new house will be an apple juice. Michelle says, today I was struck in the immortal boss fight for 45 minutes. Guess which troop killed it? In Winter's Reach. I don't know. Glacia. He said, and also in Sacrifice to the Pharaoh, I got 2 mythics. Good job. DM says, do you spend the 200 gems on the pet from the trials? Yeah, because it's really good value. And it's one of the pets you need for that kingdom. And they just let you have it for half price. Because you do have to fight some difficult fights to be able to get the offer. But if you can get those fights done, even just through autoplay, it's a cheap pet. If you were to go through Pet Rescue and buy baskets, it would cost you 2,000 to 2,500 gems to get a fully ascended pet. And if you go through the Epic Trials, it only costs 1,000. That's half. That's more than half. So it's a really, really good value pet. And you need it anyway for that kingdom, right? Probably. So yeah, you buy it. You do it. Yes. Vishal says, yeah, kind of like something. Glacia Lep and King Aberon. Firenza, maybe? So everybody wants Dragonite. Vishal wanted gold. Treasure maps for Mr. Z. Blood shards for classic. Sana said gems. Looks like most people said Dragonite. Professor said Dragonite. Dr. Mop said pets. Allie says this is still good for me. You have thick skin, yep. Cooler when early. That's what I'm thinking. Like, just get it done, get it out of the way. We have more time. It gets the teams out there sooner. Sana said not at tacit time. That's 2 in the morning for me. Yeah, I'm not planning on, like, taking over his time slot. He also said that he might stream other games at that time anyway. And I've never streamed at... If he's streaming at 8, I've never done... you could go check the... Yeah? I've never, ever streamed when he... At his 8 p.m. time. Like, he might stream in the morning and accidentally stream while I'm streaming, but I've never done that back. Like, it might be a random Sunday where I was playing Elden Ring and he was playing, like, Pokemon or something, but most of the time we stream at different times, because he streams at 8 and I stream in the morning, and I did that on purpose. That way we're never... I don't want to take from his, and he don't... yeah. It's just a respect thing. Plus, like, 8 p.m. don't really work for me most of the time. Ali says noon, it's flaming hot, flaming Oni hot here. I did make a low-level team for Underspire. Whatever's best for me. Michelle says this time is better for me. Mr. Z says I have a good idea for a truly useful video. Troops that you toss in the last slot for passive abilities if you have nothing better to pick from, like Ulor or Mistralis. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have to keep that in mind. Megavore, Possessed King... Yep, that would make a good list. Daughter of Time, yeah. Ali says I'm close to the park fire. Wasn't joking. Well, I hope you stay safe. Oh, no. King Aberon? Wow. DM Smith said Gems. So we're kind of... Gems is kind of... I thought Gems might be the one, but Dragonite's kind of newer and people need... They think they need it more, you know? But you do... Stellaryx is awesome, so you... I get it. Brian says I got 166 keys and 10 epic keys. Only had about 4 to 5 hours to play this weekend. Hey, good job, man. You got some. I always say at least get 100. Hey, good job, Dr. Mops, getting Frost Mage to 100. Yeah, that's pretty good, Brian. No duplicates are awesome. Yeah. Chabba-da-doo-da-doo! That's his new nickname. Chad has a bunch of nicknames, I guess. He's the Clip Bomb, he's Chad, he's Chabba-da-doo-da-doo. He's that hard-working carpenter man with assless chaps on. Anyway, we'll have more fun tomorrow or the next... You know, we had to do all this stupid game stuff with these dumb teams today, you know. It wasn't as fun doing dumb teams all the day. Talk about the stupid game all day. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. You're the best. Hopefully you got something from this video. I hope I helped you a little bit. And I'll see you tomorrow for the faction event, Epic Trials, and PvP. And then hopefully some more, a little bit more goof juice. The further we get in the week, the more goof juice, you know? Friday, definitely more goof juice. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday's all business. We're business up front, party in the back. We're a mullet. We're a mullet on this channel. It's the mullet channel. You know, business up front, party in the back. Monday's all business. Sunday, we got no pants on. We're just lounging with a cowboy hat and a cigar, with letting it flop. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for joining me today. Brian Walker, Sauna, Mark. It's always fun to see who's the last comment before I start that. You should all race to be that person. I said Brian Walker first, because he had the last chat. Brian Walker, Sauna, Mark Nugent, Chad the Clip Bomb, a.k.a. Chabba-da-doo-da-doo. Brian Walker, DM Smith, Classic EverQuest, Wonderful, The Professor, Ali Bandy. We had Dr. Captain Professor Shelf Zucchini Jr. Senior MD PhD CPA, a.k.a. Mr. Z. DM Smith, V. Shao, Ali, Mark. So unless you guys, like, have an uproar about it and change your mind, I'm going to do Dragonite. Just so you know, because I saw Dragonite the most in the chat. I could do a poll, I guess. I could do a members-only poll or something if you want me to, but looks like Dragonite right now. I don't know. Make an uproar if you care, I guess. Sauna, Ali, Mark, Dr. Mops, Vishal, Classic. We got DM Smith, the Professor, Chad, Anita, Sana with the Gifted. Might not be here tomorrow. I'll have to remember that. Cat. Cat was here. Santa, aka Satan. The Professor, Mark, Sana, Classic, Chad, Cheem Cheem. Cheem Cheem was here. Dan Meacham was here. Pizza time. Pizza time. Pizza time. We got Alec Ronald was here today. Max12 is back for the 10th time. 4th account was here today. He got timed out. That was very surprised. That was a... Jeez, I didn't think that would happen. OG Thirsty was here today. Noah was here today and got the cookie, got the point for the Miraji Queen answer. We got Chad, Mark, DM Smith, Rain Man, Pizza Time, Anita, Sana, and Sana was here first. Mark was here pretty early. Looks like Anita, Rain Man, Dr. Mops, something like that. Professor. But back to the bottom in case you said anything important. Alright. Yeah, I'll check Discord, Sana. Yeah, I remember I saw you, the one thing, yeah. I agree with what you did for that, so... but I'll check today, too. I'm not always on Discord, just so everybody knows. If you send me a message, if you're having a crisis and you send me a message, at least wait a day or two. Like, don't think I'm ignoring you or something. I just don't go on Discord every day. Not that Sana was having a crisis, but potentially another person. And I feel bad I wasn't there at the time. But, yeah. Later, Brian. Later, Mark. Later, Sana. Have a good one, Chad. Peace out, DM. We'll see ya. Have a good one. You're the best. Peace out.